No green. I mean, no red. Tezza Padawan joins the Dupe colony. All right, Tezza. You have a selection. So is there a specific dupe you want? Because I have a lot of dupes that are unnamed. So is there a dupe that you'd like in terms of the sprite and character? If not, you could also give me a profession you want to do skill-wise, and we could find a dupe for you. So let me know. Dr. Strange uses Time Stone to go back. Yeah, man. I saw 9,999 different possibilities, and this is the one where Bert doesn't die. Self or peer? Allsec means peer. Oh, okay, okay. Now I know the name of my neighbor. Hey, the meaning of it. Any engineer would be awesome. Okay. So let's go through the list. Just last name, no big deal. Gotcha, gotcha. So from the top down, Devin is the first dupe. Devin does digging and cooking. That's not the business. Rowan, operating, decorating, tidying. Rowan is a binge eater. Okay. He has problems taking a dump. Okay. And then tidy, deco, and operating. Operating is your engineer. You're not going to be doing a lot of decorating. Tidying is going to be meh. I think we'll give you Rowan. We'll hold on to that first. Is there another one? Got Fluon over here. Supply operating, doctor. Operating ranch. Okay, we'll give you Rowan. We have a lot of combos, it looks like. Tezza, if you want a different name, let me know. Otherwise, it's going to be Tezza Padawan. Hey, no man Fluon, you in there? You in there, man. Don't worry. Alright, we got to fix that. And then we're having a little bit of gas accumulation. The chlorine shouldn't be in here. I'll probably just crush it. And we should probably have a little bit of a release right here for some of the gases. This should be fine, though. This guy's idling in here. Just chilling. Building the petroleum gens. Alright, still mining this out. Trim that, trim this, because we can. And then we need to trim everything else out. So, rusty oxidizers. It's already chlorine in there. It's actually not bad. Name is cool. It's time to rescue some dupes. Alright, man. Hopefully, the dupes don't need rescuing. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully, the dupes don't need rescuing. Alright, please don't fall down, Ruby. Please don't fall. Oh my god! Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you could leave. We just need to dig that one tile and you'll be okay. Get out of there. Get out of there. Thank you. We got to trim these two now. Oh, Bushman! What are you doing? Get out! Get out! No! What are you guys doing? Stop diving in! Stop! Oh, Ashkan! You didn't listen, dude. God damn it. Alright, what do we have over here? Igneous rock. Alright, we're building a ladder. Come on, Ashkan. Don't fuck that up. Oh, and Nails falls in too. Who's doing this? Why are you doing it from all the way over there? My man is actually just sitting here idle. Alright, Ashkan. Can we build some ladders here? Thank you. You're stuck. I can make this jump. And then I could mine those two. Alright. I need to trim this 100% of the time. You're free, dude. You're free? Don't want to save your buddy, huh? Don't want to save your buddy? Oh, it's just very unbreathable over here, huh? Come on. Can you make the jump to the ladder, dude? Wait, can he make the jump to the ladder? Oh, man. Can he not make this jump? I was thinking we could mine that, but now I'm thinking that he can't. Something's in the water today. Yeah, man. They ate some bad candy last night. I feel like we gotta mine these two instead. Otherwise, he's dead. Meep, save him, dude. Come on, somebody mine? No one's helping him out? 17, 16, 15, 14. Don't rub your idol. Please move, dude. Please move. 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh my god. I hate these dupes. They're scaring me for no reason. Jesus Christ. No, and he's going back. This guy goes back for round 2. No, dude. Stop. Listen. Move. Oh, stop resetting. Come on, man. Why are you idling right here? Why are you idling right here, dude? These guys all want to die today. Let Citrus the Wizard do his mining gig, dude. Please. Today's a bad day to be a duplicant. Today's a bad day to be a duplicant. Everyone's dying today, man. Holy crap. Dupe's gonna dupe, dude. Dupe's gonna dupe. Alright, we're almost done from being able to mine this area out. We're also crushing the gas as well, so hopefully we'll be fine. Alright, so we do that, do this, and then this, that. Alright, so as a result, I probably want another ladder. So here to here is 24. Wait. Here to here is 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's here. Alright, this is going to be the ladder we need to build. More suits. I don't want suits outside, though. This is the only area that's unbreathable. That's a crazy thing. Sounds like me continuing to keep going. I love being a miner, dude. I see you over there. Maybe suits to help to make the attempts more difficult and creative. No, man. I see the ideal with the suits. Not that I'm against it, but it's kind of like that. And then this is an insulator wall. Yeah. So we'll do it like that first. We'll have suits, but I feel like it's going to take too long to build. So we just got to do a little bit of the mining right here. Once we're done, we're good. Ah, shit. Let me get off my friends list. I'm getting pop-ups. Or air ventilation system. Yeah, we need better air ventilation. Right here is completely stuck. We don't have a lot of stuff dug out below it, so it's not helping. Are you guys all idle? There's bubbles of oxygen there. Polluted dirt. Grab that, boys. This room is almost all chlorine, which is actually what I want. Let's have them work on this, though. Once we get this ladder, they could just run across the top. And then we just gotta mine out this chunk of abyssalite, and we'll be good. Ari's stuck. He's actually free now. Taking a little bit of damage. Looks like they're fighting, boys. Oh, it's because they went into the room right here. Dupes are idling in the hot oxygen. Feels bad, man. Let's actually... No, we gotta keep that. Okay, so we have a vacuum lock here. So take this, copy, paste. And then I need to do a sweep-only crude oil drop. That's going to be this crude oil. Now we're good, Geek. You can actually get out, so let's try to seal this up now. And then I gotta build this here. We gotta start getting rid of the ladders. Anyone moving the oil? Nobody? Nobody? Oh, they swept it out to here, didn't they? They did. Alright, we gotta uncheck that. And then we gotta mop up the oil. No bottom access for the path? They have it, they have it. They're just being weird. And then we need this here, that there. Side ladder, I mean. Oh, that's what you're saying. Alright, we'll extend that out. Doesn't reach up. Gotcha, gotcha. Oh, what? They were under the ladder and they climbed around? Oh, dude, that's illegal. That's actually not possible in this game. Alright, at least they're building out the tile. And this bit is at 69% breath. Okay. Ooh, man. You see that? They were at the ladder and they climbed on top. That's mad illegal, yo. Alright, y'all can break out now. Let's get that out of here. Seal up the top. We gotta sweep out the oil. I don't want that much. So we will go with the 32 kilograms. Because we'll just spread out the same bottle over each one. Wait, is this all made of aluminum? Oh, that's not good. Oxygen. We make this out of gold so that it doesn't break. We take this, copy, paste. There's a sweep of the oil. Someone's coming in with the bottle, I hope. There it is. Alright, so there was 32, that's 2 kilograms. That should... Let me do 4 kilograms. Alright, we're good. And then we sweep again. Alright. Let's do the oil layer first. CO2 and chlorine. Be like that sometimes. $28, $26, $24. Sweet. And then we do the next two. Gold rusty oxidizers. One game where gold equals durable. Dude, yeah, gold's actually very malleable, very weak, so to speak. It's actually a little bit surprising how strong it is. Alright, this is going to be that line. We'll deconstruct this over here so it doesn't have to look as bad. Sweep the crude oil. We need a locked door at the hot room. Yeah, I should probably make a door right there. I really should. I want to have a centralized pump. It's probably going to be here. And then we'll have the pumps at the bottom for oxygen. Someone sweeping the oil. There it is. Is it this one? No, it's the second one. So that's 2 kilograms, and then that's good. And then we sweep this again for the last one. And then after that, we sweep the oil back out, and we fill this up with water. I could probably use salt water, but I have a lot of water, I think. No one's doing this? Oh, Nikola is. Oh, he's sweeping up a different bottle? Where'd you get that oil, dude? That's illegal. I'm mashing the space bar. Oh, he didn't deliver. It feels bad. Come on, man. He didn't deliver. That was perfect. I'll actually sweep this instead, because I could empty out the full bottle. Alright, that's fine. That's gonna connect. And then I do need to vacuum the top and bottom. Well, I could use gold for this. Because it's gas, it's only 50 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Let's do this from the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I should be good. I'll only have 7. Let's sweep the oil here. Move it back out. Interrupted. I know, man. That felt bad. Couldn't even finish the job. Alright, so now we gotta add in water. No sweep. Actually, where's my water at? Do we just have random bottles of water everywhere? We do. Alright, so let me sweep up the random bottles first. Oh god, this floor. Alright, let's sweep that up. We have a lot of water just sitting around. Alright, I think we're just gonna allow them to just drip water in. I think that makes sense. Remove the bottle emptiers right there. And we also are gonna need a canister emptier design. I probably want one here, and then we'll replace one of these later on. Because I need to have the top to be only chlorine. And then I do need some suits into this. So let me put some checkpoints. No checkpoints, suit docks first. Shouldn't be too bad. So this is only 60 watts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9, 10. I should actually be able to do this all on one pump. Oh, this is a full bottle. That's sweet. So, do that. Oh, we got full bottles for everything? Oh, that's amazing. Oh, except for this one. Copy, paste, and paste. 100, 100, 100. That's great. Okay, so we do that. This one needs a little bit more water. It actually doesn't. We should be able to get away with that. And then I could remove one pump, and I think I will. So that we can have everything a little bit more steady. Just have that off like that. We won't do the last one. And then we'll have the suit line as well. On the same conductive line. And we want to build everything out first before we actually make the checkpoint. Actually, we could do the checkpoint now. We just disable it. So we do this here. Alright, empty out. This is a full bottle. Feels bad, man. $102.99, uncheck. Bottle emptier is already being deconstructed. Sweet. And then we take out the water. Sweep that out. Sweep out the igneous. Let's put in a pump here. Oh, there's a pump that needs to be up top. No, we don't. There's no pump that needs to be up top. Oh, no, I need to do it because I need to make a vacuum. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so this one is going to be straight up like that. And then we got to pump the bottom as well. I think we just do this. And then we just turn it on. The only thing we don't turn on is the rusty oxidizers. This is going to be a temporary line. And then we'll turn it on soon. And then we need oxygen from here. Feels bad. There's no oxygen in the suits. I don't have any O2 lines that's nearby. We'll probably pull from here. This is from the other rusty oxidizer, funny enough. Okay, that goes into here. And then we'll cut the line so that it pumps directly into here, dedicated, for a little bit. The chlorine will just have to eat the damage. Shouldn't be that bad. And then we need to disable the building. Good. Petroleum needs to get their pipeline soon, which is actually pretty fair. I could probably also store a little bit of ethanol in here. To some degree, that has to be the play. Alright, so now... Oh, we could store the ethanol here. Ooh, that's probably what I need to do. That allows me to do that. And then this is never going to get that hot, so I could probably just get away with iron. 1, 2. Man, I keep staggering it. Alright, so we put 6 reservoirs here. Now, all of this is just going to fork together. Right? Because this produces, what, 500 grams? So I could have 20 of these on the same line and actually not max out the pipeline, which is good. Okay, that all connects together and then all goes into the same output. So this is the main fork. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, everything just merges in together. After that, we have all this combined, and we need to actually have that go into the reservoir, which is right here. I want to do some math. I hate to say that, but it's probably worthwhile, especially since I'll probably use this area, maybe? It's a weird strat, but it might be worthwhile to reroute the pipes. Have it come from the back instead. Have this go this way. Have this go all the way underneath. Because we're going to have this go to the right anyways. And I want to use a little bit of the space here for some of the setups. So this exits out this way. Probably goes up top, and I probably exit out right here. And then let's do a little bit of counting. So here to here, that's 8 tiles. Here to here, that's 21. That's 5. That's 29, 34. And then this is how long? 59. So that's what? 80, 93? So I am probably looking at 100 times 10, right? Because I'm probably gonna, let's say 20 tiles here for the pipe segment. I'll probably have a little bit more than a ton in the pipes. Okay. Interesting. Let me grab the bristleberries for right now. Ooh, build supply is strong though. Ruby's looking sweet. So we're going to use a little bit of automation here. We're going to use a plumbing liquid shutoff. And I could put it here and not have to worry about it, I don't think. So it's going to be here. And then we have this connects into that. And then the outlet comes out. So the ethanol should just go through the bottom tile like this. And then we need an automation cable here. That's going to be the longest known to man. So this is going to come from the reservoir. And we're just going to follow the pipeline so that it could overlap the automation cable and no one could tell. This is a weird setup that's very unnecessary, but because I'm peculiar about that certain setup, I wanted this to work this way. And then I need to cut this. Alright, so what I'm actually doing is trying to keep this pipeline right here empty. And we're going to use this reservoir as a threshold. This is 5 tons, right? So we have about a little bit over a ton inside the pipeline. So I need to stop the shutoff that's coming in around 75%. And then we have a load threshold at about, let's say we go through 30 kilograms. So let's say that we have the 100 seconds, right? Because it's you have each pipe segment, that's 1 second of movement. So if we want to buffer, let's say 150 seconds, and this consumes at a rate of 2 kilograms. It doesn't actually say right here. 2 kilograms. So 6 kilograms times 150. 369, 900. It's about a ton. So I should be at, if I want to buffer a ton, we should be at 35%. Because 20% is 1 ton. So then we could buffer that 1 ton. And then that powers it like that. And then we need to set this up to be 95. And then this is a 75. And then this is going to be a 55. And then this goes down to 25. That's fine. So the hydrogen is the second tier of power. We're going to utilize the petroleum for everything first. If we can't keep up, the hydrogen kicks on. And then if the hydrogen can't keep up, the natural gas is the last line of defense when it comes down to a resource. So that should be good. Since we are converting water into hydrogen, we have a, plethora of that. Hakios, I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. I got gifted an anonymous sub yesterday. Whoever it was, thank you. Yeah, man. Anon. Hooking us up. Anonymous not messing around, man. This is going to be carbon dioxide. Oh, I could actually just start crushing this. 7-7. And then there's a buffer gate somewhere. Right here. That's 3 seconds. Okay, cool. So we are actually deleting gas now. It should work. Fills up. And then the doors close. And then the carbon dioxide gets deleted. And then it opens up again. Spreads out. Close the doors. And then we delete it. Sweet. Nope. Coal backup. I don't think I need it. If I do end up needing it, I probably will end up making a backup for it. But as of right now, I don't think we need it. Okay, back up to here. The water's good. We got to sweep. So, I need to start capping this off. Oh, there's no power here yet. That's funny. Let me do this. We could start pumping. We already have the lock. Vacuum, vacuum. So we want to pump out all the gas right now. And then I need to put oxygen in the bottom. And then the thing we need to do next is start capping this. Now, the problem with capping it is that we can't move back anymore afterwards. So let me try to put a ladder here. I don't know if the ladder helps. I don't know if we could jump to the ladder and jump down. I need to see if that's possible. This area is very unbreathable at the moment, though. Feels bad, man. Alright, so we don't have ethanol yet, but we will soon. And then this is actually good. So let's seal this up. And then we will start enabling the suit checkpoint so people can go in with the suit on, so it's not going to be that bad. And then we'll start crushing the gas. And then we would start sweeping the... that's another thing. Is the power not connected? Oh, it's right here that's not connected. Okay, that's fair. So we would just have to have a sweep. This also connects to like that. That's pretty easy. And then we could buffer the ethanol deliveries, which is pretty good. Alright, so we just got to remove the gas. We could very easily... Oh, I also need to do this. Deliver suits. And then the gas line needs to fill out. So I need to connect this. And then cut the wire. Alright, so this line is actually filled up pretty heavily. So we're going to use a temp line. Please don't mess up my gas pipes. And then the thing about this line is that we're going to remove everything here as well. Because these rusty oxidizers are basically going to get moved inside. We just need a little bit of the oxygen to fill up the suits so that we can turn it on. And then we go inside safely and clear everything out. And then once we're able to do that, we'll need to start capping everything else. So let me click on a dupe, click show navigation. They cannot. So I need a double ladder. I need a double ladder for this to work. So I can't actually move from here to here because of the pump. Feels bad, man. Now the good news is that we're not going to do anything with the chlorine. I'll probably just get rid of it. And the bottom is going to be oxygen. That's what we're going to be hoping for. And then after that, we can start clearing out this area and all the rust, because I don't need to worry about losing the cold energy anymore. Originally, what I was doing was this. Utilizing the rusty oxidizers to heat up the cold rust area that's right here. And then once we warm it up, we'll mine it out, so that we don't have to worry about the thermal energy issue. Also, it also counteracts a lot of the heat that's being generated. So I wanted to keep the cold areas. But now, if we're just going to be building one of these, I think it's going to be easy. The only thing about this is that I think I don't have a way to cool down the gas yet. That's going to be the only real problem we have. And then, oh, the hydrogen right here, that's going into the AETN anymore. Alright, so this goes in here, that goes in like that. And then it goes over to this side as well. Oh, this doesn't have a shutoff. Aha. Alright, we gotta cut this here. We need a gas shutoff here. Yeah, that's probably the closest place I could get it. And then we need a thermal sensor. Doesn't have to be nearby. We could just have it kind of out of nowhere. Probably right here is fine. And then we just get the automation wire to connect. And then all we need to do here is have this go here and here. So the hydrogen is going to go up to the bridge and then stop. Otherwise, it's going to feed into the AETN. CO2 is being crushed. That's fine. Pumping out the chlorine. Good, good. Alright, so we don't have a way to cool down the rusty oxidizer. What we could do is just run the cool slush water, because we do have a lot now. And it is going to be a temporary design, so I think that's going to be the best result. We'll run in the cool slush water till it cools down to maybe 24 degrees. And then we pipe it back out, somewhat using this line. So I probably do this break. And then have this pipe into here. So I probably want to do... I don't even need aluminum, but we will use it. 1, 2, 3. And then we do opposite here. And then we could just run through. And then we cancel that. And then we have to do the shut-off system here. It's probably going to be here because it fits. And then this allows it to leave. And then we have an overflow set. And then the overflow set's going to look jank, because I have to go like that. And then we go back up and in. And then this bridge is in. It looks really jank, but that's probably going to be the simplest way to do it. And then we put a thermal check right in front of that sensor. This is made out of iron, that's fine. That's refined iron, I believe. So it should actually be okay for the shutoff, right? What's going on, TJ? How are you? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, plus overheat 50. Sweet, sweet. Automation is there. All right, cool. So all we're waiting for is to remove the chlorine. Oh, no, he's able to leave. Okay, cool. I was going to say, he was not able to leave. Alright, so we got to cap off this side now. And then we could have the slush water come out. Now, the only thing is that we need to have a better power wire. So I think we just replace that right now with a conductive wire or something. Or just have the dupes run a wheel. I don't know, man. This is a little bit too much power already, so I don't want to overpull. What we could do is do something like this, though. Pull this straight out. And then just have that be a solo transition for the time being, so that we just pump up the polluter water. Loving the legit spam setup. Sometimes you need more oxygen, man. Sometimes you need a little bit more oxygen. Alright, that's good, that's good. Over to this side. This needs power. Yeah. We need to power this. I probably want this coming in from here. And then after that, we can actually just have this connected. It shouldn't be a problem. This got sealed up. We need to enable the building. This is going to be vacancy only. And then we have a gas crusher at the bottom that's going to be rolling. Alright, after that, all we got to do is compost here, start sweeping the lumber, and then this will be rolling. We can actually start getting that rolling now, because I think we need it. So, we'll have to build this wire first so that we have cooling inside, because that's one thing we actually don't have yet. And then I also want to fill it up with a little bit of oxygen, so it's more breathable. It's very little oxygen. Not because we want oxygen, but because it's a better gas in terms of conductivity. I could also just dump in some hydrogen, but I don't think that's worth it. It probably is worth it, to be honest. Alright, so we are at milligrams and milligrams. Got to do the other seal right there. And all we got to do is wait for the area to vacuum out. Ooh, a little bit of suit damage, that's fine. Alright, so did we get the other line connected? Yeah. I should probably use that instead of this line due to how rust works. We're getting like packets of chlorine. It's not really efficient. So we'll dump it like that for now. Have that come in like so. It'll go out to the bridge, fill out to the suits. We don't need CO2 yet, that's fine. Looks like the mealwood's chilling. Alright. We're waiting for this to fix. And then sweeping the water still. Nice. Alright, trimming out the dirt from up top. Can't complain. And then trimming out the salt. Oh, we can't actually jump down to here, huh? Get this trimmed out. Trim this part out. It's not bad. Dude, a lot of this is wrapping up. Got away with the oxygen up here. Let's get rid of this. We'll leave the vents. Over here, that actually got swept. Sweet. We can actually work at the bottom now. I should start trimming all of this. Let that be dealt with. And then I could mine that out, but not yet. Wait, why are they angry? Oh, did I get a Sandy shell egg? That's why. Get that out of there, dude. So that they're no longer huge aggro. I was like, what the hell? Did I get a Sandy egg? I did. The Sandy Pinchero. So we're evolving the Poke Shell, so we start getting food. Right? These guys drop shellfish. So that's going to be pretty cool. This got dealt with. That's not bad. And then it's over here, huh? Okay, so theoretically, this is all mineable. Sushi time! Yo, man, sushi got patched out. Feels bad we never got to see the sushi recipe. Did you guys know that got patched out, dude? Feels bad, man. Alright, we need lime. Might as well crush it all. I have so much of everything. It got patched out, man. It's no longer in the game. Feels bad, man. I remember when it was. Milligrams, micrograms, and then we got the last seal. That's not bad. So this needs power. Okay. This needs to just go into like that. Pretty straightforward. This line is done as well. We just need to connect it. And then this would loop in. Let's do this first. That goes in like that. Cut that setup. We'll remove... No, we'll leave that pipe there in case we want to actually have that bypass. Comes in through here, and then it goes directly into this setup. Instead of looping in here. That's what it was doing before. I don't need to do that anymore, I don't think. I was just using it as a way of heating up the water. And then this is going to be... Let's go 24 degrees. And then once we get it rolling, it should be great. Now here we need oxygen still. They can't charge because there's no oxygen yet. That's funny. Alright, let's connect that so they can charge. Getting the O2 in, not bad. So by using the cool slush water, we could just cool that down directly like that. Now the next thing we need, I didn't think about this. I forgot we needed sweepers. It's probably going to have to be here, right on top of the tile. So we have to do that after it pumps out. And then we need a way to deliver rust and whatnot to the inside. So I'll probably want to drop a chute right here. And then I'll need a loader somewhere to deliver the goods. That prevents the dupes from going inside all the time. So I'd probably want to go door here, so that we could deny access once we're ready. Good, good. Okay, so over here. Everything is built. Power wire. That's connected. This is good. We can actually just connect everything right now. And I think before we do, we got to release some oxygen. So I am going to take this line and we're going to go like this. And we'll try to just release everything. High pressure, why not? Make it faster. Alright, so over here it's great. Power wire's connected. This is good as well. There's nothing feeding out from here, which is fine. I just realized we could put plastic ladders here and then put small transformers on the side. That would actually not be that bad at all. Ooh, the top's a vacuum. Okay, so let's actually enable the building. Melty ladders are fun. Melting ladders? We're not doing that. That's illegal. No melting, no ladders, man. Oh yeah, we gotta redo the line right here. This comes in like that. That goes in like this. Hello all, what's going on, Ace Billable Hero? I see you over there. How are you? Happy Tuesdays. Hopefully you got some tacos. If you did, hook me up. I want some tacos, man. Doesn't prevent people from doing that. That's true. That's true. Just because something's illegal doesn't mean people stop doing it, man. Feels bad, man. That's the thing. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. What the? Random dig commands? Did I lag that bad? I got random dig commands on the map? That's not the business. That's not the business. No tacos? Ah, feels bad, dude. Tacos are life. Tacos are life. Tacos are delicious. And tacos are a good time. Alright, we could mine this. We could come in from the right now, I believe. So I should just start trimming this. This side is good. We trim that. This. Probably have the water just spill out to the bottom. No one got stuck building the tile. That's pretty good. And then I probably want to mine this out. We're trimming this out to a single layer now. Contact your local senator to crack down on the ladder meetings. I see you over there, man. Melting the corporate ladder, the rat race, as they call it. So the bottom is at micrograms, it's almost done. And then since this is ready, the suits are good. We need to always do vacancy only. And then this is going to be a deconstruct because we don't need gas up there. We do need the power, so that's fine. We're going to remove the gas pump. And then I need to put a ladder there. Also the vents. I will need to put the auto sweeper in place. It's going to be this tile. Okay. It's going to be a chute line. And then it has to come in, and we'll put it in here. Alright, so once we decon that, we need to build the ladder. And then the sweeper goes into here. And then we have to have the power go through. And then this needs power. Do I have an extra line here? I could probably pull it from this one. This is going to be temporary anyways. We'll just pull it from this one. All from the same line. Once we have this finished, we're not going to use the suit, so it should be fine. Cool, cool. Gas here is really bad, but we're crushing that. Albeit it's kind of slow. Alright, let's remove the storage bins. I think we need to make ladder rows like this, just for a little bit of gas flow. That's probably something I need to do sooner than later. Alright, so over here, let's open up the gas vents so that we get some oxygen. We could remove this now. Sweet. Alright, so by adding in oxygen, we push down the other gases that allows us to basically crush everything. And I am just going to flat out have this run. So that we just get rid of the chlorine, because we don't have a chlorine sensor. What's the stats on the crushers? How fast is it compared to a pump? It depends. The thing that you're relying on for a crusher setup is that you don't have a weird shaped room. Because the crushers, they do very poorly. Like if you have a box like this, perfect, right? Optimal gas flow movement. If you have a weird shaped room because you have a design, like maybe you have something like this, and then you have an inside wall, and then maybe you have like a counterflow setup, and there's no breathability here, it takes forever. Because you're waiting for the gas to move naturally. Now, the upside is that you're crushing at a percentage. So because of how gas moves, right? When the gas moves in, like this, and then we crush, you're crushing at a percentage, if that makes sense. So like it's relative to the amount of gas you have. So if you have a lot of gas, let's say like maybe hundreds of kilograms, the doors are always going to be better. Because of the fact that you're crushing at a percentage of the total versus pumping out at a constant rate. Since your gas pumps at any given time are probably going to pump around 300 grams or 500 grams per second, that's fixed on the amount you could move. But the doors, because they're dependent on the gas pressure and how much gas per tile, they potentially are going to be able to clear more gas due to the fact that if you have more gas per tile than 500, that's going to always outperform a gas pump. So it depends. There's going to be a situation and timing for everything. Don't crush all the fine O2. I got to get rid of the chlorine. You know what? You're right. Let's wait for the chlorine to kind of settle down at the bottom before we keep crushing. Let's wait for the CO2, chlorine, spill out on the top. Let them do its thing. Let the O2 pressurize so that we get a single layer of CO2. And then we could probably do something like this. 60 seconds, and then red 7. That way we could allow the CO2 to float to the bottom. Let's give it a little bit more time. Let's do 300. So they have like a lot of time for wait for the gas to settle at the bottom. So with the new area like that, I need to deconstruct my old compost, which is here. We're going to copy and paste the polluted dirt deliveries to these bins. And then we're going to deconstruct everything. Where was that? It was right here. Okay, and then let's set up the priorities. So this should be priority 7, and then this should be priority 8. The ethanol should be priority 1. Wild salt vines. Ooh, dash of salt vines. I should probably make some. For the free salt. I don't have any yet, but I should probably start making some. Now, I need to do pinch of pepper nuts first. Gotta have the pinch of pepper nuts. Alright, so before we start sweeping everything inside, Let's make sure everything inside is clean. Top's a vacuum. This is micrograms. Oh, this is almost a vacuum. Once it goes down to 1 mcg, that's going to mean that the vacuum is going to start rolling. So that's great. That's almost done. Okay, so it's looking good so far. Looking good. Suits are all right. Bottom's not getting that much oxygen, and it's because of this. And then we should have canned O2 from the suit checkpoints, right? I'm hoping we do. We kind of need that. All right, so let's start. Oh yeah, this is not bad. We just need more oxygen in here. It is spreading out. Okay. We gotta wait for that. I could get it started, though. Let's look at my gases. We actually have polluted oxygen we could dump. And then we have a lot of oxygen right here. 2,000 kilograms. Alright, let's dump the polluted oxygen in here. Due to the fact that I don't think it's really gonna matter. So we'll just dump the polluted O2. Because I think the polluted O2 is going to be fine to coexist with the oxygen. Due to the fact that we're going to have polluted dirt off gas here. And then the compost, right? It should be fine. It's just CO2 and chlorine I want to get rid of. Alright, so from there, this is ready. I should actually build some temp shift plates to help this out. Now, of course, we're just going to continue the Mafic shenanigans. Just going to continue the Mafic shenanigans. Sometimes it's all about the Mafic rock. Alright, so... I can't put it by the doors, is unfortunate. And we have a lot of Mafic rock, so I kind of just want to burn through it. And this is one of the better ways to do so. And we should be good with that. That should give my dupes a lot of things to do. That's actually going to be the trick, by the way, Cthulhu, for job suitability. Why Mafic and not Granite? I could feed Granite to my hatches, but not Mafic Rock. That's the main reason why. It's a food source for my hatch babies. Oh, are we out here too? Sweet. We can remove this now. And then we have a little bit of power left inside of here. Once we burn through that, we just get rid of these generators and extend out the hatch ranch. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Elthar. Hope you're doing well. Howdy, howdy. Razor Smash. Welcome on in. I see you over there. We're making some expansions today and finally kicking on the Asteroid refinery. Let's actually do PL2 here. Building out the Mafics, which is sweet. Oh, vacuum? Oh, we are good. We are good. Only problem is that we don't have enough oxygen. Oh, we have a printout. I actually don't have a lot of glass. I'll take that. Okay, so... there is one thing I will do for now, because I don't have a lot of... well, where's my free power? I could probably pump it out from this wire, huh? Alright, we'll do the strats. We will do this. We gotta mop this up. We gotta put a pump here. Make that out of iron. And then double bottom empty here. Shouldn't be too bad. But we gotta start moving some ethanol inside for the petrol gents. Doing good. How are you? We're doing alright. It's the month of November. I'm kind of hyped. Because some things are going to be coming on in the month of November. Birthday stream, 4-year anniversary. It's going to be a good times, man. I'm hoping everything is going to be great. And yeah, man, a little bit excited. Little bit excited. But yeah, that's going to be happening this month. So now that we're here, we also get to close in on the winter time, which is going to be optimal time for our Mamba cuddles. And can't be mad about that. If Mamba wants to cuddle up, I'm not gonna be mad about it. Suit dogs have oxygen, it's just not a lot. Cuddles do be the best, 100%, man. Alright, so we're gonna remove this. And the pressure vent. So, green signal above 24. We'll probably turn this on right now. Do a little bit of preemptive cooling. And then we do have oxygen in here. So before we could kick anything on, because I don't want deliveries to be happening yet, I want to deliver a bottle of oxygen. So this is going to be oxygen here. Hopefully they'll be able to do that ASAP. Because we want to have oxygen in the bottom, chlorine up top, ideally. This is still unbreathable gases. We'll let that keep crushing. Alright, so they should be able to go in. The docks are not fully charged, but they are charged, so it should be fine. It's not that breathable. It is oxygen, though. I need to just keep filling this up. So I will just keep this crushing. I need to crush the chlorine. And I think we just turn it on. I don't think we need to wait. I am a little bit worried, though. Alright, we turn on half of this. And the logic being is that I want the AETN to start cooling. If it's above 24 degrees, let the AETN cool. Alright, this is going to start chilling everything. The ethanol distilleries are 1x priority. So hopefully the dupes aren't delivering lumber yet. I do need them to deliver soon, but that's not going to be yet. Alright, alright. So we need to release oxygen here once we're ready. The pressure vent's already gone. The cool slush is already looping. That's good, that's good. But it's a vacuum. Alright, so that's good. Let's start working on the other areas, like trimming out parts of the map. Mining out the salt areas. Got to trim that long layer. And then we got the salt water right here. We got to mop up. Probably going to trim both of these. It's going to have to spill out anyways. Spill out to here, probably. Have this. Trim this out right there. Should be good. Hey, Minxie! Coming in with 26 months on that 26-month streak. Thank you so much, Minxie, stopping by. I heard you were not well. I hope you're feeling better, Minxie. I heard you and Lando were kind of sick. So hopefully you're feeling better. But hey, thank you so much for the 26 months, Minxie. How are you? How are you feeling? And yo, man, how is the new month treating you so far? Hope you got off to a good start. You're getting there. Hope you're staying hydrated. That's going to be what helps out the most. Hydration. My boy Osmosis Jones. Do you guys remember that movie? Osmosis Jones. He was like a kind of like a guy that was playing the inside of your body. And because of that character, I found out that that's why you drink water. Not because of Osmosis Jones, but because when you drink water, it drowns out the germs potentially. And that actually helps you out by killing some of the bacteria. Hey, Xenosai, he knows. My adopted daughter and her partner had a baby yesterday. So got a new granddaughter. Wait, you had an adopted daughter? I didn't even know. So you are a grand Minxie right now? Is that what it is? You are now a grand Minxie? Hey man, they don't think it be like it is, but it do. She adopted me. Is that possible? Wait, what? The reverse adoption? Is this chess? Are we playing chess? How do you reverse adopt? Isn't adoption a chess term when you beat someone 10 times in a row? So did you beat them in chess and now you have rights to their kids? Dude, that'd be wild. Yo, man, I beat you in chess. I get the naming rights to your kids. Oh my god. She was a young trans girl. Her bio mom was a train wreck. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's a tough situation, man. Not gonna lie. That's a tough situation. Yeah, something like that, man, feels bad. But hey, you are a good person, Mixie, so yo. I can see why they wanted you to be, someone that, man, to be their mom, for lack of better words. I could see that. But yo, man, that's tough when you hear about situations like that. Why can't everyone just, you know, be happy? Feels bad, man. But hey, they have a new granddaughter now. Hopefully they're going to be in a great environment because they are more understanding, I'd imagine. Just don't be a train wreck. It's tough sometimes, man, to not be a train wreck. Sometimes the wreck chooses you. Alright, so can we not go inside because the suits are not fully charged, if that's what's happening? There's oxygen here. Dupes. Navigation. We can't go inside because there's not enough O2 in the docks. Okay, so a lot of this area, it's having not a lot of breathability, which is why this is suffering a little bit. Let's cut the top line so that it only goes to the bottom for now, since its top suits are already good. She's in a great place. Her partner is wonderful. I feel bad for them that they got 2 kids under the age of 2. Oh, man. Dude, that's the worst. You start losing sleep at that time. Well, start. That's when you are losing sleep. We need oxygen to create more oxygen. It's a dilemma, man. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Sometimes it really do be like that sometimes. So this is a green line. Okay, so I could bridge on. And this is a pipe setup like that. Cool, cool. Power's already connected. That's sweet. Let me actually do some priority here in the construction. Alright, so this is rolling. More CO2 now. So we could probably do this on a better 7-7 timer with carbon dioxide. And then we need to cut the pliers right here. So that we could only do it when there's CO2. That's pretty stable. And then we might as well just do the top as well. Hopefully it's fine. There's a little bit of heat though. So I am going to want this to be sweep only, allow manual use. And this is going to be industrial ingredients lumber on a priority 7. We're going to start sweeping lumber. That's already being swept. Sweet. So we're just going to sweep this area. All the lumber. It's going to go into here. They're going to sweep it out. And then it's going to basically evenly distribute the ethanol. Or the lumber for all the ethanol distillers. So hopefully the dupes don't have to do the jobs. And then this is just releasing polluted oxygen. Easy. Did we get oxygen in here yet? Nope. Because they can't breathe still. Feels bad. We do. We have a lot of lumber. I have 1,000,000 units. Jesus Christ. Who would have thought I would be a millionaire with wood? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yo, man. Is that a bad thing to have a lot of wood? Is it a bad thing to have a lot of wood? Alright, so the ethanol we're going to dump now in the bottom dump instead of the top. Just dump that there. And then they got the suits to go inside. The AET needs to chill. Looks like it's a little bit tough. And I probably need temp shift plates in here as well. Alright, boys. Got a lot of mafic rock we're going to burn through. Checkerboard pattern straight across is going to be the first line of thermal defense. After that, we spread up and down. But that's going to be the first line. Wood is always good. I see you over there, Ghost Rider. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Tuesdays, man. Spill out the ethanol. The dupes want to get drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need to climb up, so let's mine this one, have most of it spill, and then trim the top tile of rust before we go all the way down. Alright, that should be fine. Should I cut the oxygen line? No, it should be okay. Doing good, B-Day, so chilling beforehand. Dude, happy birthday! Dude, didn't know it was your birthday in November. My birthday's coming up in a week and a half. Yo, man, I see you over there. Mr. Ghost Rider. Birthday's around the same time. Alright, we get to pump up some ethanol into the pipelines. Feed that into the petrogens. Oh, the one thing we don't have here is a power control station. I mean, I don't need it. And then I could save a little bit of refined metal. It's probably fine, though. November kids. Yup. November kids, baby. I've never used the AETN. Are they just more fun than a Aquatuner steam turbine setup? No. The AETN has a couple of problems with it. The first problem is that it radiates heats around itself like a radiator. Basically, this is, imagine, you see those spiral like heaters sometimes they have? It's like a metal tube that just circulates and it extends out. And then they just run something through that's hot and it kind of just radiates the heat. This is the same thing except it's cold energy. And that's the biggest problem. You don't get effective cooling with this that you would otherwise be able to get with like a, Aquatuner or even a thermal regulator. Because that is cooling down specifically the gas inside the pipeline. This radiates around the gases itself. So its effectiveness is determined by the gas composition. So a lot of the times you want to add in like maybe hydrogen, oxygen, something that's somewhat good and not carbon dioxide. Because otherwise, you cooling down the CO2 doesn't really help you out. So it's I would say it's weaker. I would say it's weaker than a steam turbine Aquatuner combo, 100%. The problem with this is literally because there's no effective way of really 100% utilizing it in the terms of effectiveness. And if you do utilize it to its effectiveness maximum, having this in a hydrogen room, running other things through the inside instead of having this just cool down a room, something like that works. Probably stronger than a Wheezewort, but weaker than a Aquatuner. So it's kind of like the in-between. The only upside about this is the temperature range, minus 173. Now, this is great because you could actually use this to cool down methane in sour gas boiling. So if you do want to play around with it, this is probably the best thing to mess around with. Because sour gas becomes methane at negative 161. This goes down to negative 173. So you could actually use this building for a sour gas boiler design. Funny thing is, I have a volcano right here, and I have one of those buildings right here. I have a third one. So I'm thinking I might want to utilize that to make a sour gas boiler so that we just get a lot of natural gas. And then we could switch to natural gas being like one of the main forms of power generation if we need it. But yeah, it's not bad. It's just it's not the best. It's not bad though. Oh, we got the ladder here made. Okay, so no zombie spores. Actually, no zombie spores in my maps, huh? We actually don't have spore kids. That's kind of rare. I'll take it though. No spore kids. No spore kids. It's cool. We could take that. Oh, they're able to go in. Let's go. Fill it up. Sweep the bottom room. Alright, so now that there's oxygen here, I think we could set this up properly. Alright, so, of course, famous last words. We got a safety save. Base Mamba number 3. Thoughts on using spore kits for decoration? It's not bad. If you know how to manage it, it's actually pretty nice. Spore kits are very beautiful plants. I think it's, what, 80 decor? And the tile range is actually, I think, pretty far, right? I'm not 100% sure. The only thing you need to do is have it, you know, you normally want to have it on a flower pot or something. Wait, do you have to feed a spore kid? No, right? These have to be in seal too. So I think you just put a diamond tile like this with a flower pot inside, and then just put the spore kid inside. Or maybe you have to do it like that so that you could fit it inside. The thing with it, though, is that you just have to understand how to really not get bodied by it. That's it. If you don't get bodied by it, you're perfectly fine. But I will say that it's a little bit of a risk, but very manageable. It's actually not as bad as what people think in terms of managing the Spore Kid. Because Spore Kid releases something called zombie spores. And the thing with zombie spores is that it only affects your duplicates if you breathe it in. So if you don't breathe in the germ, you're actually fine. So moving the seed is perfectly fine. Don't have to worry that much about it. Is there a minimum amount of liquid to put on the electrolyzer to make that work properly? It depends on the type of liquid you have. I have found that 100 kilograms of each liquid on each tile is the most optimal. So right here, oil is the exception. And then brine right here. I have 100 kilograms each tile. That's what I found to be ideal. You could have 100 kilograms each tile and use, like, you know, water and salt water, brine and water, things like that. But oil is the only one to have. Okay, so for oil, you want about 2 kilograms. You could have a little bit more, but 2 kilograms is the sweet spot so that you don't waste your oil. And then 100 kilograms of water on each tile up top. Since it's 2 tiles of a liquid, that ends up being exactly 1 bottle on the bottom emptier, since that's 200 kilograms at a time. So that is pretty convenient, just 1 full bottle of water and then a little bit of oil. Now, the reason why you want that much is because otherwise you might get the liquids moving over a tile, which is kind of a pain sometimes. Now, it doesn't happen all the time, but you know, that's the reasoning why you want more liquid than less liquid. Alright, so the ethanol is fine. This right here needs to be carbon dioxide. Oh, the gas pressure is not allowing for this to move over to this tile yet. Once we get enough CO2 and it pushes in, the doors are going to open and crush all the gas. Let's go. Alright, so we got the first layer of mafic rock coming in to cool. Trying to do its best. Right here it's at 5 degrees. Spreading it out though. Doesn't the seed emit spores? Yes, that's actually why you want to surround it. You want to surround the flower pot with window tile so that you get the decor to shine through. But the spores actually stay inside. So you don't have to worry too much. Wait, really? Razor Smash? Doesn't that flood the electrolyzer if you save load the game? So this game is weird with the stacked liquids. With the stacked liquids like this, if you put too much liquid, the game actually doesn't tell you anything is wrong. But the moment you actually exit out of the game and reload it, it's going to tell you that the building's flooded. Now, that only happens if you actually barely go over the threshold. Now, of course, maybe that does work out. I'm not actually sure what the flooding limits are for utilizing oil. No, I've been using 100 kilograms of crude water and oil on mine for 400 cycles. Tons of save loads. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. 100 might be exactly the sweet spot then. That'd be kind of crazy. But that does happen, because I've encountered that sometimes. But if you say that it works, I trust that. You're probably right at the cusp, though, of flooding the electrolyzer. I would imagine that you are. I might be wrong, though, at the same time. Oh, and I was supposed to turn this on. That's actually why I saved. I'll wait for the autosave first before we'll turn this on. What about in transport? Moving gas and fluids around is such a time sink. What are you talking about, Gun Griffin? What are we transporting? Virtunes, what's good? Hope you're doing well. Happy November. Hopefully we're celebrating eating a turkey and not Christmas yet. Because, yo man, it's too early to be celebrating Christmas. The Sporket Seed, you can just move it with your dupes. Contact with the germs on your dupes don't really do anything. You just wash your hands afterwards. You have to specifically breathe in the zombie spore seed. So when the Sporket is in the seed form, it doesn't generate germs. It has to be in the flower form. However, there could be germs on the seed, and then you could touch the germs with your dupes, and that's fine. If you breathe it in is the only way you actually get the disease. Oh, it's time. Move in, Seal 2. Oh, a little bit of oxygen gets crushed. No. That's fine. We get rid of the carbon dioxide a little bit. We move a couple of bubbles of O2 though. Okay, that's all CO2. Sweet. Not sure what the limit is for the water layer top, but the crude could be anywhere between 500 grams to 100 kilograms seems to work. Haven't tested more than that. Yeah. Crude oil has a lower limit, but outside of that lower limit, it's actually not that bad. All right, so let me do a safety save again, and we will kick this on. So from here, there's going to be a strat. So consumable ore, salt, and then rust. And this is going to be priority 7, allow manual use. And then we disable the door. Copy, paste. Actually, we don't need the bottom to be disabled. So this doesn't actually need oxygen anymore, and it's fine. And then we're going to have duplicates deliver here, salt and rust, and then it's going to drop here, and the auto sweepers are going to work. Yeah, strats. Oh, man. Zombie spore oil. it's actually not that bad. You no longer need full bottles for liquid lock. I have a different variation of the liquid lock virtues. So the best way to show you is probably right here, looking at the thermal overlay. We're utilizing what's called the one-drop lock that I only recommend using oil with. If you use other liquids, it might push over. So if you use oil and you do the same lock design, but you spill it on this tile, this tile, this tile, you get a vacuum in the middle. This vacuum allows it so that the heat transfer from inside of the room never leaks out. So it's very effective. And not only that, you use less oil as a result. You could technically get away with 1 kilogram of oil, but I have a little bit too much from spilling too much with the bottle emptier. But this is actually optimal. I recommend naphtha. For the one-drop lock design, you don't need naphtha. It's a lot longer to get naphtha than it is to get oil anyways. So this is probably going to be, you don't need naphtha for this. You can if you're really finicky about it, but it's not required at all. If you're doing a standing lock, maybe, I would recommend naphtha for that. But yeah, for something like that, I think it's fine. But yeah, it's very great for stopping heat transfer in and out of rooms. Isn't it susceptible to hot debris? You would have to have 500 degrees. Unless it's easier to get plastic than oil. Yeah, I guess, but then you would have to heat it up, and then you would have to deal with that at the same time. I mean, yeah, if you do get it early, that's not bad, I guess. But the problem with that is, a lot of times, isn't it easier to get oil than it is naphtha? Don't you normally get a little bit of oil by the... Well, I'm not on the DLC. I was going to say, don't you normally get oil on the printing pod, transporter pod? There's a thin layer sometimes. Dreckle ranching, that's true, but that's usually like, what? Cycle like 100? Because you would have to wait for the egg to hatch, get some mealwood up, get the egg chance going. I guess you can. But then at that point, you need to heat this up above 150. And you would probably have to rely on a geyser for that then. Above 150, but less than 500. Oh, the radioactive moonlit doesn't have oil. Okay, interesting. That's how I got it on my last planet. Dreco ranching is king. It's pretty solid. Okay, so now this is good, and let's kick this on. So, chlorine should be at the top. No! Come on! That's not cool, man. Damn it, dude. That one messed up. Alright, we're gonna do one rusty oxidizer at a time. Since I had a vacuum up top, I guess it flip-flopped. I need to have chlorine up top. Drop some bleach stone up top. I don't want to do it. I want to just chance it. So I think the strategy is going to be we do one rusty oxidizer first. So we get pliers that. And then hopefully we get the natural separation instead of having all four separate at once. And then once we get the first one, the rest of them should just fall in line. If anything, though, I could just bleach stone the top. That is a possibility. Alright, so we need to do consumable ore, rust, salt, and then we gotta cut the power here. And then have that be the only one we turn on. This should all be priority 1, just for the game calculations. And then this is disabled. Hopefully no one's already moving in. This is already at allow manual use. And then priority 7. Alright, rust. Oh, there's no salt, isn't there? That's all rust. We got no salt deliveries. Come on, man, you get some salt. Hook us up. Wouldn't mind some salt, man. Salt, let's go. Alright. Test the time. And salt. Okay. 1x speed, gas overlay. Let's go! Okay, we got the natural separation. And we already have the cool temperatures with the cool slush water inside, so we're doing pretty good. The top being hot actually doesn't matter too much. Alright, let's connect the rest. So now, rust, salt, pick them up, deliver. Let's go, let's go. Produce more oxygen. And once we get everything rolling, I don't have to look at this anymore. So I want to use this to burn through the rust we have, so that we could just get rid of it. We have a lot of rust biomes to go through still. And then that gives us free iron, so I want that. So the iron is just going to accumulate inside. We don't have to sweep it or anything, since we already have a lot of iron for the... Okay, this is already hot. Let's actually dump the water. We have a lot of iron already. 500 tons still. And we're utilizing it as a refined metal right now. Iron. You could technically heat up rust so that it melts into refined iron. Outside of that, not really. Yeah, building usage-wise, that's really it. But rust does become iron when you cook it. It becomes liquid iron, and then that becomes refined iron. Outside of that, yeah, sorts of iron. Forgot that you can melt it. Yeah, a lot of people don't do it. And one thing I've never done is actually melt rust. I actually don't know whether or not when you melt rust, do you get the byproducts of chlorine and oxygen? You know what I'm saying? It's because when you drop polluted water into a hot area, you get dirt separated, right? Does that happen with rust? Do you generate a gas randomly? I actually don't know the answer to that question. And it's one of those curious questions you may have from time to time. Alright, let's turn on one of these with ethanol, so that we just continue dumping in. Like how isoresin produces steam. Does isoresin actually do that? I believe it if it does. Alright, so this is ready now. We could just dump out the canister emptier. And then the temperature is good, so we can actually start using this to pump out oxygen. So let's start oxygenating the immediate area. So let's redo this setup actually. Should be fine. Something to do with being dehydrated. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Wiki says it melts 1-to-1 into iron, which is more efficient than a rusty oxidizer. Oh. I guess you sacrifice the other contents. Yeah, because this adds up to 1,000 and this adds up to 1,000. So probably the salt is what gives you the gases, huh? Interesting. Because this is 1,000 grams and this is also 1,000 grams. So that's 1-to-1 in that sense, but rust to iron specifically, yeah, that's true. This is not a good ratio. This is almost 3-to-2. Almost 3-to-2. It's probably better to melt it then, huh? Sadly, I don't have a heat source for that. Heating liquid resin above 125, most of its mass, 75%, turns into steam, while 25% of it turns into iso resin. For that reason, iso resin's melting point changed to 200 degrees from 100 with the spaced out DLC. Oh, interesting. That makes a lot of sense. It's still, man, iso resin is a pain. Not that often do I actually get iso resin myself. Resin to iso resin. Knew had something to do with iso resin. I see you over there. I see you over there. Alright, temp shift plates. Still working on it for the spreading out of the cool energy. We're going to need it. Luckily for us, I don't think anything really takes damage from being hot. And then we're moving in cold ethanol inside as well. I think I need to actually start cooling this a lot better, dude. Yeah. We need to start cooling this a lot better. What would be the best way to do it? It would be a loop, right? Internal loop so that the energy just spreads. Alright, so let's go with something like this. 3 tiles. Tile, 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 tile. Tile, 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 tile. Tile, tile. And then tile, tile. And then we do a loop. Alright. And how this should work is we just pull a little bit of polluted water from here. And it loops infinitely. We'll probably do this one. So that we could put a bridge for direction. Cancel that pipe. Alright, so we're just going to do this so that we could use a little bit of water to loop through to transfer thermal energy a little bit better. I don't know if I need to have water exit the loop. That's one thing. I might just have a loop rolling. I don't need plastic. Puff eggs, sure. I do need to tame a puff later on. Let me move the puffs into a separate room. We're going to need to tame the puff just for the achievement. So we'll do that right now. Alright, so the ethanol is being good. We were sweeping that out. Good stuff, good stuff. Sweeping out the lumbers. I made one between the first and teleporter planet to cool. Yo. So which planet's giving you the cold water? That works. That does work. How do you guys feel about having a buildable teleporter in this game? I know Cthulhu in chat is one of the supporters of such a thing. Having teleporters be buildable across planetoids. I feel like it'd be pretty cool to have. I feel like it should be requiring late game though, if that makes sense. Like it needs to require like combination of like neutronium and niobium or maybe something like that. I think it'd be interesting. I think you could build. I think you can build more and be expensive. Yeah. It needs to have space resources. I think. I think you need to specifically have it to be like requiring all that. And if you don't, I feel like if it's too easy, it makes rocketry like you don't need to do it. Teleport to all the planets. I think it should be limited though. I think you shouldn't be able to build that many. So I think you should have like the mini pod, right? Oh, I don't have it. You know how you could only build one mini pod per planet? I think that would work. You need to have one per planet limit. So that you can't just have 5 teleporters to the same planet. Because if you do that, I feel like it's too strong. Or maybe not teleporting dupes, only teleporting resources. Teleport all the planets would be cool, but could be OP. Would definitely want it to be done with endgame stuff. Yeah, 100%. I would like it, but you have to signal within range, which could be extended with automation on ships. Oh, that could be cool. That could be cool. What if they allowed you to set up a network like that instead? Like, make it require a specific type of network setup that requires you to build a certain maybe building across the planets, and then you have to link it up in a line. Dude, that would be cool, because then we could argue that we could be making, like, constellations. Hey, this is the Milky Way. This is Big Dipper. And then you have, like, a light, like, shine from planet to planet. Right? And then you get, like, basically the stars in the sky. That could be really interesting, man. Making Skynet. Nah, man. No Skynet. Just Sweepy. Just Sweepy, dude. Not Skynet. Just Sweepy. Is it even possible to create a settlement on each planet? Would be a logistic nightmare. It's possible, but it's not recommended due to lag in this game. I want to say. Alright, so we're at 20 kilograms. I think this is great. Above 24 to leave. Okay, so let's start moving out the gases. So, let's see. First things first, we need oxygen line to our own suits. We 100% need that. Technically would be Skynet, Network of the Sky. Nah, man, SpaceNet, baby. It's gonna be SpaceX Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Alright, so let's start the pumps, and then I probably don't need this feeding in anymore because we're gonna have our own line. So we'll have the far back one do it, I think. Either way, I think we have everything to come across the bottom. So I think that means I need to trim this in all circumstances, which is fine. We'll just get that started. Ladder here. And then where do we not have oxygen? Okay, right there. We are having no oxygen distribution here. That's probably why that's an issue. Okay, makes sense. This is still not burning through the hydrogen. Okay. So I probably want to pull one line to here and then all the way to the bottom. The problem is that I don't have space to really dig that. So I gotta mine that out. I can't even imagine stable setup until the first two. Oh man, a lot of people have problem with the microing though. You're not the only one, TJ. When the game first came out, there were so many complaints about not liking having to micro everything because you were not fans of that. Don't worry, man, you were not alone. Alright, we gotta do that. Hey, geek. I see you over there. Alright, let's manage that. Crushing the gas. Okay, so let's get some pipelines in. This is a temp line, so I want a suit. It's probably going to be here. Here, and then I want one on this side. So this comes in. This goes in like that. That goes in like this. And then I do have some oxygen here I want to provide. So instead of having this line, we will have it off of this side. So this is on the left, and then we go up to here. So technically it should be here and here. And then we need tiles here. This should go through and then come up like this, and like that. And then we'll replace this line soon. Gotta lurk while I out at dinner, have a good stream. Yo, man, celebrate. And, dude, Ghost Rider, hope you're not driving, so you get a drink, a beer. And if you can, drink one for me, baby. Get the amber ales. I love my reds. But hey, hope you have a good one. Celebrate. And, of course, stay safe, man. If you guys didn't know, it's Ghost Rider's birthday, baby. He turned 69 years old. Got you with the drink. Nice. Appreciate that, man. Nice. Hey, I see you guys in chat. Guys, is it a big meme that when you turn 69 years old and you tell people on Twitch no one believes you? Have you guys ever encountered that? Hey, it's my birthday. I turned 69. Ah, that's a lie. You're not actually 69, man. Come on. Imagine being that one guy that actually turns 69 years old and doesn't celebrate it because no one believes you. I'd be like that sometimes, man. They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. Alright, this probably comes down to here. And then we probably do a feed in for that. Small feed. Probably want to bop this line. So it's probably going to be like this. So I probably could go these two. Like that. And then come in from the center. Ah, yes. So these two will feed into the suits. I could actually come in from the top instead. This one goes into the bottom. Okay, and then we could separate the line. So this one will be here. I will probably also use this to pump up some oxygen on the right side. Seems very feasible. Probably going to do something like this for now. And then that should be good. I probably link this up in a similar pattern. And then maybe have this one go into that one. Why the snake pipe there? Sometimes gas pumps become inefficient when they turn on at different intervals. And what happens is that it's weird. When the gas pump pumps and the gas pipe is clogged, so if you do a direct connection here as like a T, so basically instead of the snake, you go like this. You only get one packet from the pump to really hold gas. And if that backs up, you hold the gas on the pump and it stops pumping, right? Because it has nowhere to move the contents from that. So what ends up happening is you start pumping in 1,000 grams at a second, and they stagger the pumps. So you get one pushing in at 1,000, and then the other one pushing in at 1,000. It's really weird. I just want to avoid that. Hey, yo, man, I'm also going to be a year older as well. 69 beer for you. Hey, oh, shit. Suffocating? Auto? Auto? Come on, Auto. Come on, choose. Choose an area. Auto, please. Choose. Just walk over here. Come on. He was doing the dance of death, dude. There we go. He's able to breathe. Jesus Christ, Auto. I can't believe he almost died. A streamer friend thought he was going to have a small birthday stream and then play some video games. He was not expecting the video game messages or the gifts. Oh, I see you over there, Mixie. I'm expecting to have a chill time to just playing some games. That's what I'm planning to do at the very least. But hey, man, it is what it is. If it is going to be a time like that, hey, man, not going to complain. Autosave lag. Alright, so that's moving up top. This probably moves outside to the right as well. I probably at some point do this. Just to get some oxygen over there. And then I want this pipeline to take over this side. And we're going to go into this pipeline so that the suit line here does not have to struggle as bad. You made him cry again? Aw, Minx, you gotta stop making people cry, man.